Hey guys, in this video I will show you some simple tips and tricks with Yoru right here on Icebox, and we'll start with your TPs when you're attacking. So simply here on A side, there are two main TPs that you want to use. Very simply, first one, you just want to send to the left side of this mid box. Not mid box, but this box. It will go all the way to the left and end up in this corner. You can TP here to get behind the enemies. You can very simply fake TP here to gain some advantage so that the enemies are looking that way, or you can do the other TP very simply to the right side, just like that. You can either use it to TP behind some smokes, or just once again to fake it. There's not many other teleports that are very useful right here on A side, except you might want to use your TPs, for example like this. Just leave it here and you can go try to kill someone, and in the post plant you just want to TP there into this position, which is really good to hold on. On middle, I think this is the most useful TP that you can do. You just want to simply stand in next to this box, and then you just simply aim right here on the box in front of you on the top left corner, just right here, and you send your TP there, and the TP will go all the way in the back. Just like that, it goes still. We'll go behind the side. You can TP here if you want to time it well, or you can just very simply TP all the way here in at the snowman, and you can try to go for a flank or try to kill anyone. Right here on side. Since you are TPing very far in the back, it would be hard for them to hear you. Hard for them to hear the TP. So yeah, definitely try it out. When you are pushing B, there is probably only one TP that can be useful, or anything that line up. You just want to simply send your TP here, and when it's under that, you just simply TP there, and you can try to peek with your team from another position so that it's unexpected. Unlike the enemies would usually try to hold this corner or this far corner. So yeah, and you can surprise them just very simply by peeking behind this box, or just by simply going this way. If you are defending, there's not many TPs. What I like to do is just very simply send my TP from B side all the way here to A, just like that. So that way I have a faster rotate, since to rotate on this map it's a real pain in the ass. And as you can see, the TP will go all the way here, and I can TP here anytime I want. But that's the first one, or you can just simply try doing this. Just simply aim on the right side of these boxes, just like that. It's gonna go all the way here through the middle, hug the right side of these boxes, and end up right here on their spawn if you do it pretty well. So you can try to go for a flank, and once again it would be hard for enemies to hear you. You TP here, and they usually would not be looking at you, since there's not many people going middle and or holding it. So definitely try it out, it can work. Now let's move into clones. Very simply, you just want to do your clones like these. First like this, so that way it goes all the way in the back to the side, just like that, and it can clear them, the enemies might shoot it. Or you can just very simply do it on the other side, just like that. Works the same way. And you can go with them, wait for them to break it. Very simple. Just definitely try to use them when you are entering. The same thing works right here in the middle, just very simply send their TP here, or if you are going tube, I think it's the best clone to use here. Just simply let him go first. This one looks the most realistic. And if it gets shot, you can just simply trade it, or if it doesn't, you can once again, you are taking a second from the enemy's reaction time, so you are in the advantage. The same thing works right here for B. When you are peeking these corners, don't forget to use your clone either like this, send him all the way, or from here. It really doesn't matter where you use it. And it's gonna work fantastic if you do this. Very simple to do, and it can gain you info, or at least win you some space. If you are defending right here on Icebox, what I really like to do is just simply place your fake outs right here, and you want to be hiding in this corner. So that way when the enemies are coming, you just simply spawn these fake outs, and the enemies will think that you're rotating, that you left the side, even though you are still camping in this corner and waiting for them. Very simple to do, and this works fantastic. You can do your steps even here, but I recommend you doing it right here, since it will be much easier for them to hear these steps. and know that you are leaving, just like that. So yeah, you just activate it and you're camping in this corner waiting for enemies to come. Of course, you can do a very similar thing right here on A side, just by simply doing something like this. And you want to stand behind these boxes, just simply spawn your fake outs when you think that the enemies are here and they might think that everyone rotated from side. Just you want to be the last one to rotate when you are defending, since you have your TP and you can always send your TP to the other side and you have a quick rotate. So make sure you use this and it's gonna be much easier for you to play with Yoru. If we are talking flashes, there's plenty of ways how you can use a flash, for example like this. Simple bounce off through the gap on the top, or there's a lot of spaces through which you can bounce off, for example like this. Or just very simple like these close corners, or just simply like that. There's so many ways how you can do it, so definitely don't be shy of using these flashes since it's really helpful and you have to clear a lot of corners. Now if you're talking B side, it's pretty much the same thing. Every time you peek you want to use your flash either like this or just very simply all the way in the back. Don't forget to use your flashes, for example like this, so if anyone is defusing they have to turn around, or just simply suppress it behind the corner and you can pick the other side, for example like this, and you can peek with it. Very simple, try to use it as a pop flash. So yeah, those are some tips and tricks that which you can do with Yoru. Hopefully this video was helpful for you guys, and see you guys soon. Bye.